Hello, this is Dewey Moe from Hammer, Montana. I was on HolidayVillageMall.com, and today is Thursday, September 5th, 2019. And let me have to give my childhood Hewlett-Packard memories. And I always said, I have to see you. This machine used to run Windows 2000 and Windows XP. But I always said, I have to see it that way because I'll just have to worry about that. It take a few seconds. I always say you have to see it. I just have to worry about that and take a few seconds. Because it always says you have to see it because I just have to worry about that and I have to see it. We only have to take a few seconds. Well, it always worse to have to see it like that because I just have to worry about that and have to take a few seconds. And then, but it always says you percent faster performance there, including applications. Sometimes, what isn't always says have to see it that way. You really have to see it that way. You got to wait for the TV session on this Friday to get your daily news in the middle of the newspaper. Once it starts, you always just have to look on Amazon to buy you have to see it custom shirts, such as vintage Cocoa Puffs. Mine always this because I always this in the HP Hewlett-Packard Pavilion and all kinds of stuff. Features the HP tour guide with a Microsoft Agent character, Victor. That always says used for system recovery run Windows ME, Windows XP, and much more. That always says to see it that way, but just want to have a little problem for you. But I always says have to see it that way. I guess I have to see it that way a few months ago. Quentin always says because I'm have to worry about that and take a few seconds. But I always says have to see it that way because maybe it takes to take a little bit of few problems. But I always says I have to see it because I have to take a few seconds. But I always says have to see it that way because I just have to see it and have to get this on the fly. But you always says and have to see it. Always says to see it. But just one thing have to show you how. But you always says have to see it that way. And you always says have to do it. Like I said, have to do it. I think I have to do it. Must have. I like this Peanuts movie DVD. Released manufactured in 2015, used for Ice Age. See? Doesn't it look nicely? And you always just have to see it because let me take a look at this program and see what it looks like at the different resolutions at the same time. But you always just have to see it because I have to look at the pointer view at the other screen. So let me just have to get the Energizer. I have to see that way. And he'll do whatever when I did. And you have to see here is that I'm gonna have to take a look at your HP Hewlett-Packard from 1992. But I always just have to see that way. I was in this year until 2020. But I always just have to see that way because I just have to worry about that and have to take a few seconds. But maybe I always just have to see it that way because I need to get this new HP laptops about this childhood, but I got to do it all by myself. And the Brady Bunch celebrates its 60th anniversary. Even more of it, this collection is about to reveal. 50th anniversary. And even more about the secrets about to reveal from Paramount Television. When the 50th anniversary comes, you always just have to see that way. Such as it always says to have to do it, which is number one. But I always just have to see it that way because I just have to use it at this production process. But it always just have to see that way. I just have to not supposed to it. I use it. I take on this current website. It's HolidayVillage.com. And we're not on HolidayVillageMall.com anymore. But it always says you have to see that way because I'll just have to stand by for this and taking a blooper of this HolidayVillage.com, but not HolidayVillageMall.com anymore. Which is always this that I have to see that way, because I need to have to build Burger King at Heaven pretty soon, but first I have to build a coffee shop behind the Nutty Casino. But always this that I have to see that way, because I just have to take in the roads are blocked to see what it looks like. I'm gonna go for Adventure Tuesday at the same time. Speaking of comic book, you always just have to see that way. I just have to get this stinky production process. Excuse me about that. Oh crap! I just have to see about that from 1990 because I was born on December 1st, 1979. When Drew was a baby, back in the always debuted in 1979 as a pilot. But I always just have to see that way because I just have to get this 1970s Hewlett-Packard machines, the printers, scanners, fax, and all kinds of stuff. So maybe I always just have to see that way. But this didn't have to do it. I have to touch this on the fly. But this doesn't always just have to see that way because. Let me show you what this somebody tax start. Okay, so what you just you got here? You should always just have to get this. Obviously, there's a watch Sky Commanders from 1987, but what I'm watching on August 2003 on Boomerang. It's part of Boomer Action. So you have to get this. Just a little bit of quick facts. And you always just have to upload a WeatherStar XL clips from 2006 to 2007. But I always just have to see it that way because the WeatherStar XL version 6.0 is debuted in September 2019 on standard television. But I always just have to see that way because I just have supposed to it. We just have to give one more patiently and then I'll be finished. It's almost like a drunk. Actually, I have to do it more and more so. Actually, I don't have to see that way. You should always just have this one, except for my blue ball at the same time. So I went bounce back into the other to get this production process. But I always just have to see though is what I always just have to see it. I just have to get this for feature programs and at the same time. Speaking of Reader's Digest, young families. I could get your Dragon Tales version, but I always just have to get the Franklin and Little Bear. I always just have to see it, and you just have to do it at the same time. There he goes. Getting my original Hewlett-Packard childhood memories, and I hope you stay tuned for this Gateway 2000 running Windows Chicago, the codename for Windows 95, okay? So I'll be right back, and in the jiffy, we'll showing more about this one, and I always do it. Hey, much ado about Drewby anytime you like it.